Cheers and welcome my friends, I'm Drak and we are playing Europa Universalis 4 with the newest DLC, Golden Century, playing on hard difficulty, Lucky Nation set to historical, and we're in a war against Milan, which allowed us to take Ferrara over here. I think we're going to keep that castle, not too many problems. This gives us the Po estuary, just 10 local trade power in our home trade node, it's great. I've been thinking about what to do to the Papal State, and I think the only thing that we're going to do is release Urbino, and we'll offer them to become a trading city. I think that is what we have to do here. And then I definitely have to take Milan over here, which is going to create a lot of aggressive expansion. That is a lot of aggressive expansion. I should probably take Milan, Cremona, and release Parma. But Parma is occupied by Switzerland, so they can't really go for that demand. We'll see what they do. I definitely have no problem dragging this out a little, because the aggressive expansion downtick is yearly, which means yeah, you saw that it went down. We really have to make sure that our aggressive expansion isn't too high. Savoy is still fairly happy with me. We could definitely use an additional diplomat, though. Maybe we'll ignore Genoa for now and maybe concentrate on the other powers like Bavaria or something. What do you want, Milan? You're willing to cede Milan to me? Oh, that's 20 aggressive expansion if I just take Milan. No, thanks. That would be too much for now. We're gonna let this maybe tick down another year or two. Okay, we have Baden. Switzerland actually has taken the southern half of Baden. And now Aragon is sieging down the rest. Austria is willing to join this war. I don't need you in here, Austria. But thanks. I guess I appreciate it. Making a lot more trade money now. Hungary will cede Zagreb to Ragusa. So, man, Ragusa is still kind of pulling the strings here. They're allied with Lucca. I might have to wait some time before I take this. On the other hand, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll also have to take some time to just integrate this this land. Papal State wants out. I kind of don't think so. Modena is already at a war with Lucca and Florence. Why? Lucan conquest of Modena. Could you not? Well, if you take him and we go to war against Ragusa, I'm gonna force you to release them again. We have the Seal of Confession. Yeah, we're just gonna take that 10 diplomatic power. Still behind in Diplotech and military tech. I guess we should still press on. What if we get more trade efficiency? Yeah, well, we have to take the military tech. I think we take one more tech and then move down with the idea groups again. I think that is fine. Diplomatic idea group might actually not be a bad idea. Just flat out diplomatic. Or influence, because we're planning on always having Byzantium as a vassal. I never plan on integrating them. We always want to stay below 20 things. We have bartering increase. Damn it. While the poor state of the Venetian currency is becoming ever more troubling for us, the common people have started to look to other solutions. Many are growing weary of the use of money and avoid it whenever possible, reverting to old means of trade like the barter system. Perhaps their concerns are misplaced, but if we do not act swiftly, we may lose our grip on the economy. How much inflation do we have? 8. Okay. Yeah, this is a little bit more expensive, but that's a lot of autonomy in Constantinople. Yeah, we'll do this. I guess it can't be helped. Okay, Modena has been fully annexed now. That's annoying. Trade League of Venice has been disbanded. Lucca left because they grew too large. So we have to create a new trade league. We can't ask anyone. Well, we're still at war, so I have to wait for a little while longer. Oh, This is occupied by Naples. Naples actually seems to think they should take that. Why are you not flipping the occupation to me? You have no claim or anything. Alright, sure. We'll protect trade in Venice. I guess we might actually have enough of a share now. We have like 90%. Hungary has sold Bihar to Poland now. Okay. Interesting. Sweden is embargoing us. I have no idea why. Hey, and I think we could gain more innovativeness if we do this. We might find ourselves in a war, though, if we take too much land at the receiving end of a coalition. I don't think anyone has taken plutocratic ideas, which means this is probably going to be an option that is open for a long while. Now we have the dominate trade is done. Local trade power, minus 5% development cost. Let's do it right now. Who gets that? One owned province. But which one? World port. No, it's Brescia. Which, okay. I mean, it's a good province. It's fine. Having 10 trade power in there is good. Yeah, we have 89% now of the trade power in this node. We should probably, instead of protecting trade here, try to funnel more trade towards it. So I will actually send our barks to protect trade in Alexandria instead. It might be worth more. This still belongs to Ragusa. I think it used to belong to Alexandria, but I'm not 100% sure. How about Baden? How's that coming along? Aggressive expansion is definitely ticking down. If we wait another year or something. I can also purchase a Splendor ability. War taxes. Minus 100% cost for war taxes. And do we take the feudal de jure law? I mean, minus 5 unrest is actually pretty powerful. Even if it costs us a little bit of money. But then again, we have ideas that are going to reduce our unrest. Yeah, let's do this. And go for war taxes. Raise war taxes. Cost us nothing. Saves us some money. We want to be rich, right? Dithmarschen is now a free city. We're almost there for Ferrara being effectively caught. Emilia Romana. Bohemia is done with faceting, so gems will now be produced in Rue de Hori when they get a diamond district. Nice, I guess. Should we make this place a state? I think we should. Cost us 10 and we'll get 0.82. Let's do it. Let's make it a full core. We still have some unrest here, but we have the Bill of Rights, our rights, all that kind of stuff. The Family Act. The aristocrats of Venice have been pushing for legislation popularly referred to as the Family Act, an effort to prevent innocent minds from the twisted plays and novels spewed forth by libertine authors of recent years. The main outrage behind the initiative for the Family Act is an obscene play, a family act, traveling the country which satirizes the excesses of the aristocratic classes. Humiliated and revolted, the victims of its mockery are now demanding that the Republic prevents it from spreading further. Interesting. What do they call an act like that? Yeah, I don't care about the influence of the aristocrats at this point. I think we're fine. Serbia has fabricated a claim. Hey, we got Baden over here. I guess we could just make peace, take some money from them. Yeah, we'll pull you from Switzerland. Baden. Or go for peace. Sue for peace. Give me some money. More operations. And you're gonna steer your trade towards me if you can. So they have to steer towards Vienna, I think. Yeah, this looks good. Of that money, we'll get 10. So we still have done quite a bit in this war. I mean, we called Castile fairly late. Oh, yeah, let's separate piece them out. How's our aggressive expansion now? 9, 17. How would we like look if we went for Milan and Cremona? Whoa! Okay, that is a large coalition. That is a very large coalition. 63 aggressive expansion. That's 38. Even that would cause a coalition to form. I mean, it's a super high development province. The question is, will we ever be able to get Cremona if we... Like, we have to take Milan, that's for sure, I guess. And then Cremona and Mantua, we could just wait until our aggressive expansion dies down a little bit. We can wait another year or two. I'm probably never going to be able to take that much land in like one war. We have integrated this. Peace offer from Milan. Yeah, they want out. Now what I could do is I could actually give Rome to Castile, and then Castile will definitely be forced to give it back to Rome or suffer like some super bad consequences. Do you want that? Are you interested in Rome? No, you have no interest in it. I have a claim with improved relations. I guess we're fine there. Who else needs to be improved with? Like Austria is my neighbor, Savoy is my neighbor, Genoa is a problem. I guess we would have to improve with Mantua, assure them that nothing bad is going to befall them. France is looking okay now, almost done improving with them. Let our manpower tick up a little, this is not a problem. Yeah, we're making a lot of money now. 25 almost in trade. That's a lot. I love it. Paper State wants out of this. We'll get them out, but that's, as long as we don't have the call for peace, there's no problem stretching out this war a little. And trying to like go for the downtick of aggressive expansion. We don't have a lot, but we have a little. Okay, Bosnia has freed themselves from Serbia, I guess. France is done improving. How's Bosnia looking? They desire Dalmatia and Zeta. I guess we should improve with Lucca too. And Salzburg could also be a candidate to join a coalition. Let's go and get the next Diplotech. Okay, that brings us firmly ahead again. And should also bring us more money because our trade efficiency goes up. Let's repay that loan. How many loans do we have? 6 loans now. 656. That's good. Savoy is already at 97, so these guys are looking good. And we have an election. Okay, so we have 91 Republican tradition as it stands. Okay, we can just let the lottery decide. Each of these are bad. Well, the 441 is probably the least bad. Alfredo Zeno is probably also good, but Giovanni Vittorio, 441. Sure guy. Oh, we're making 17.51 bucks now. Holy hell. I mean, you gotta take into account that we're also controlling Urbino at this point. But yeah, we're pulling a lot of trade towards Venice now. As soon as we're like done getting all this under our thumb, we want to move against the Mamluks and push towards the east. Rebels broke Serbia. Serbia is having some real problems now that they lost their gold mine, which I find hilarious. Anatomical theater. Okay, we've had that already. We can gain some innovativeness. Northern Greece is gonna be pissed. And we lose some prestige, but yeah, I'll do almost anything to get more innovativeness. Reducing all power costs is incredibly powerful. Okay, so the Roman Emperor has gone ahead with this. Gets more diplomatic reputation. Members get less unrest. Good on you, I guess. Well done, Austria. Let's go up in speed a little bit. Bosnia is now an ally of the Papal State. Morocco raided Provence and Focalquier. I don't care. Don't care. Do you want... Are you interested in Provence? No. No. You're really interested in Milan, Cremona and Mantua, which I'm never going to give you. Strategic interest in Parma, which is also not a thing. Sorry, but no. Okay, who else needs to be mollified? I guess we have to mollify Ragusa as well, so they don't join a coalition against me. It's a bit of a precarious situation. How many troops could we have? 32. So we're already at the max, or almost. Almost with 29. I think I would like to have one more unit of knights. And then 2 more units of men-at-arms. Ooh, 41, 40, 27, 34. So we can actually have the most amount of troops in Verona. Let's repay that loan. And we can finally boost the military tech. So now we're firmly ahead in every tech area. And I guess we can get back to going for trade ideas. We have a revolution in Venice. By sampling the riches of faraway countries and selling them on the markets in Venezia, the Venetian traders have managed to progressively impose themselves on the parliament. This done, it was easy to take control of all offices that could assure their power over the Republic. And who would hold this against them? Never has Venice been so flourishing, and the gold is pouring in as never before. Yes, who? Squires, maybe, seeing their houses threatened with ruin as their estates are bought by the men in power. Presumably the guilds also, as traders favor profits on import more than protection of their homemade products. Maybe commoners also, growing tired of price increases on market stalls and of seeing rents double for the greater benefit of traders always eager to increase their wealth. In the morning, upset crowds gather at the gates of the serene Doge's palace, ready to batter them down. What? Whoa. 23 noble regiments. Oh, I mean, we're going to lose stability in any case. I don't really want to lose that much Republican tradition. Our guy will resign and a new election will be held immediately. Oh, man. Okay. I guess I shouldn't let these guys grow too powerful. A faction has taken over. The guilds. Where's our election? Who's our leader now? Giovanni Vittorio? Still? Okay, sure. What a nasty event. I think it shouldn't destroy our income too much. No, it didn't. Okay, so this is actually a pretty nice army. We're at 32k, so we're a little bit above the force limit. But if we split that in two, we're gonna have two 16,000 armies, and that's good. How strong are the Ottomans at this point? I mean, we have the biggest navy in the world with 76 ships. Army-wise, we're actually stronger than the Ottomans now, with 32 versus 30, so that's good. Austria is influencing Salzburg. Can probably wait another year or so. 7, 15, 7, 18. Ah, we have the Protestant Reformation, really. The Age of Discovery is ending. So we kind of have to take this now if we want to get rid of the aggressive expansion. Ooh. I really want more admin at this point to go for the next idea group. I think the next idea group is actually level 10, right? Yeah, level 10. I want the humanist ideas. Now that we're going into the Reformation, this is going to be worth its weight in gold. We've put it off long enough, I guess. Yeah, this should be fine. Okay. We're really friendly with Bavaria now. We've been improving relations with them for 3 years. Yeah, sure, Denmark, you can move through. So we'll pull you off. Anyone else that needs to be mollified? Switzerland is happy. All these tiny states, though, in the HRE, they're all going to be screaming. And they're going to be really mad. Okay, let's pull you from Mantua. Improve relations with you. They have to be happy enough with me that they accept that I take 50 development in one war. Which is quite a big ask. Okay. Yes, we keep the war taxes because it costs us nothing. So Memmingen, I guess we have to go with Augsburg to make Augsburg happy. Ragusa, we kind of want to attack Ragusa at some point. Hey, so we have that trial. Lose some Republican tradition, that's fine. We have a lot, and we can live with losing a little. And there's the call for peace. Okay, Ottomans have claimed Constantinople. What the hell? So let's do this. Let's actually peace out the Papal State now. So you guys, bunch of money, 320 bucks. We'll get 198. More reparations. Steer your trade towards us. Or do we... No, actually, I want you to release Urbino. That has to happen. And you're also going to release Avignon. Create as many states and weaken them as much as possible. This is probably going to go to France, which is not a problem for me. I mean, they're allied with Austria. I could force them to give up their alliance with Austria, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, we'll do this. So, Urbino, how are you doing, man? They're not interested in the trade league, but only because we're at war. Otherwise, they totally would. Genoa is no longer a valid rival, so we eclipse Genoa. That also means that we really have to improve relations with them, though. Avignon has joined the Ragusan Trade League, so you think you're hot shit, eh? The Knights, Avignon, and Brunswick. That does not make me too happy. We definitely have to go after them. Urbino is threatening our trade, really? Well, I guess we're gonna pull back the dude from Augsburg. So, we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll make peace with Milan. That is so crazy. Milan, Florence, Genoa, Lucca, Papal State, Alsace, Augsburg, Baden, Memmingen, Nuremberg, Palatinate, Württemberg. War reparations. It might actually be cheaper to just vassalize them. Yeah, it is. They're They're probably gonna drag me into their war against Switzerland. But that is also gonna cause like a whole world of nastiness. It would allow me, however, to push forward in other ways. So who are you fighting at the moment? Switzerland, Mantua, and France. Yeah, there's no way we can do that right now. We're gonna wait right till December or something, so that aggressive expansion can tick down a little bit further. Once we take it, we'll like lose a bit right away. And we only have the diplomatic reputation guy, that's good. Austria, we should probably boost the trust with all our allies. We're not going to be able to go for any wars in quite a while. Okay, 60, 60, 60. We don't have a trade league, but we might be able to like pull a bunch of these guys into the trade league right away. Towards the end of the year. Yeah, Genoa actually likes us now. Okay, our statesman has died at the worst possible time. At the worst possible time. Go away, I need a statesman. We only have a couple of rerolls. Merchant calls for increased imports. I think we're going to push for the traders here. We'll allow the imports, so more trade power everywhere. And the traders are dominant. Or do not. Just go away. I want someone who boosts my diplo rep, please. God damn it! Go away, diplo rep guy. That's what I need. I mean, I could send these dudes away too, but that's a pretty bad thing. This is gonna be my alternative pick. Milan will be forced to give Switzerland 10% of their income. And they paid a bunch of ducats. Okay. So I guess I can go into Parma. And I can force them to give up Parma. Or release them, rather. Okay. Split. Move. The inner circle. You have tried to maintain a relative neutrality as serene doge to guilds, especially since they have somewhat fallen out of favor in Venice. You're not the member of any guild, nor would it in the current political climate be appropriate for you to be. Yet that situation may change. The Republic's most prominent guild has offered you membership, even promising to maintain secrecy regarding this as long as needed. Quite a bold suggestion, although refusing would still put you on bad terms with the guild. Sure. Aldous Manutius and the Aldine Press. Commercial book printing is still a technique in its infancy, but one of its foremost pioneers can be found in the city of Venice. Aldous Manutius and his printing office, the Aldine Press, have gained a reputation for their consistent and clear typography, and their well-executed translations from Latin. Italics, as well as a consistent way to use semicolons, are among Manutius's contributions to the field of typography. To the field of bookbinding, Manutius has contributed to the easily handled octavo format, making sure that the classics leaving his printing press are portable rather than attempting to emulate the format of the medieval manuscript. Yay, 50 admin power, 10 prestige. Awesome. Okay, so bring you over. What is this? The Venetian Corps. Then this is going to be the Republican Guard. I guess we're just gonna push the button here. I don't think it's gonna be overly crazy. So pull you back, pull you back, pull you back. Let's bring our troops back home. Damn it. I just want a diplomatic reputation guy. We do have claims on these. We will take those. We will take those provinces, goddammit. Yes, sure, military access. Military access. Go for it. Urbino is already fighting. Why? Florentine conquest of Urbino. Come on, I freed these guys for a reason. Yeah. I'm getting a lot of war exhaustion at this point. I think I'll just go for it now. So Milan, Cremona. So yeah, nothing. Milan, Cremona. We'll release Parma. Take all your money. Still quite a big coalition, but I have strong allies. If we actually run into a war of coalition, that's okay. We can deal with it. So, let's do this. Let's do this. Now, Spain is probably going to be pretty pissed. Because we took their stuff. Hey, we're a large merchant republic. Your merchant republic has grown above its maximum sustainable size of 20 provinces inside states. This reduces our yearly republican tradition by 0.1 for each province. We have one too many. I tell you what, Byzantium, you can have Corfu. Where is it? Subjects over here. We're gonna grant you a province. You're gonna have Corfu. Okay, so that should get rid of that problem. Rivals. Yeah, we don't really want to rival anyone right now. This might result in some bad things for us. Now let's put our troops into those two provinces to make sure that we're not creating too many problems. Parma, would you be interested in joining a trade league? Yes, that's good. Mantua, trade league. They're already in the trade league led by Genoa. These guys can't. No, no. I guess I could just do this via this interface. Alliance action. Invite to trade league. Verden is close. Salzburg is close. Let's try to improve with Salzburg a little bit. Improve. Definitely improve with Genoa. A lot of people around us are really mad. We could ally with Savoy here if we wanted to. Oh, even Florence is like mad at us. Okay, we really don't want Florence in our... We don't want to be in the bad graces of Florence. Damn it! Should have kept that guy. I'm gonna send gifts. So Switzerland is still negative. Hello. So improve our relations by 6. Yeah, I might will just keep the money for a war chest though. What about more Diplo rep though? Nope. We're stubbornly getting the spies. I really want Diplo rep. Nothing else. Nothing else will do. I could try to roll for another general here. Or we'll just use our ruler. I don't care if he dies at this point. We have a noble uprising. The nobility of Venice is up in arms over our decision to limit their privileges and have vowed to stop us. Okay, we'll move into that province. Palatinate is in a military coalition now. It's unideal. There's gonna be a couple of shaky months for sure. Augsburg is in a military coalition. Come on, I'm doing nothing to you guys. I'll just... Guild restrictions on wine. More local trade power. Yes, sure. Also gonna... Alsace is in a coalition. Really could not have these noble rebels at a worse time, I think. But... And there's Genoa in the coalition. Let's bring these guys over. I think we should still be strong enough to weather this. Like, as long as Austria and Castile and friends are Castilian conquest of Pisa. Holy hell, Castile really wastes no time whatsoever. They see that Florence is vulnerable and they go after them. Yeah, we're gonna improve a lot of relations with people that are kind of maddened by our conquests. It's okay. It'll take us a while, and having overextension is also reducing our diplo rep. And it would be really nice if finally someone appeared who would increase our diplomatic reputation. But I guess I have to end the episode here. It's gonna be a couple of shaky years. But I really wanted to have Milan and Cremona. We are at the max in terms of provinces that we can have, but we can always give away Naxos and Negroponte. Just keep Athens and Constantinople, which is the only thing that we really need to hold on to all the trade power. Even Crete could go if we think about it. Could make it an independent trading city. We could think about doing other things. Someone, Urbino, wants me to hire our troops as condottieri. We could actually do that. That war with Florence, Savoy, and Lucca. I really wanted Urbino in my trade thing here. If they get killed, it's gonna be annoying. But I also need to look as scary as possible to any coalition members. Like, we have a coalition against us. The world actually looks very, very, very red now. A lot of people are mad. France won't go for a alliance right now because I'm allied to Castile and Austria, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm going to end the episode here. Lots of interesting things happened. We'll see next time if this will lead to my utter ruin or if we actually get away with taking a lot of development here in northern Italy. This should actually, if we finish it, we should probably be able to jump the development to maybe become a great power. That would be kind of nice. But yeah, for now, thanks for watching. Hope you join me next time. Bye bye.